Drum roll! Congratulations! Welcome to the month of March! Oh my goodness, welcome to the third month of 2022. Are you kidding me already? Wow, God is so good. Welcome to the month of March. Welcome. Congratulations for making it until this month. How has your year been so far? How was January? How was February? How were they? How have you been growing? How has your space been? How has it been for you? For me, I just want to thank God for how this year has gone so far. I'm so grateful to God for all the lessons that I've learned, the character correction and building. I'm just grateful to God for all the things that has been happening in my life and how He has been building me. I'm so grateful. I'm just grateful to God for people, for His help, for my family, for support, for good friends, for spiritual people in my life. I'm just so grateful to God for a lot of things, and I really do believe that God has more in store for me. And how about you? I do believe that God also has great things in store for you. So welcome to the month of March, and welcome to Rosecast once again. Hello and welcome to another episode of Rosecast. Welcome to the new month. I'm sure you already got your congratulatory notes. Welcome. So today I'm going to be introducing you to the series of March. I don't know how it's going to be, but it may actually take up the month of March. So I'm welcoming you to the Purpose series on March, in this month of March. Actually, I was thinking I was going to have this topic since January. Actually thought I would have it in January, but it has happened to be now in the month of March, and I do believe it's for the best. I do believe it's God's will, because honestly it was my plan January, but the way things happened, it couldn't work out. Just as the Bible says, as we make our plans, but it's God that brings them to pass. At the end of the day, we can do all we want, but if it's not God will be God's will, we should not force it. So because you could force it, yes, you could get your way, but later on you actually miss out on other blessings that God has in store for you. So by God's grace, hopefully I'll be having other people on this platform, and if I can't have them via like verbally, I'm going to have them like I'll be sharing with you a written format of what they've said, in the sense that I'll read out what they have shared with me. Like they will share it to me in a written format, and I'll read it out to you. But I'll still mention those that are parts that are going to. I'll mention those that have contributed to the podcast. But as much, I'm really hoping that I would have them on a verbal platform, so you could hear their voice. So yes, I'm so grateful to God for this opportunity, and for you to actually know the full. Okay, let me just tell you, it's young people and purpose, or young people and finding purpose. Or later, this topic may still change, but just know that this topic is on purpose, and it's the Purpose series. So please invite your friends, invite those that are close to you to be part of this series. It's going to be starting fully in this month, and this is just to let you know that yes, this is the series for this month, and I'm trusting God ahead for what is in store. So trusting God for what's ahead for this platform and for every other part of my life, I'm grateful and I'm excited for what God has in store. I don't know how your life has been going. I don't know how you've been planning out your life, but just a quick tip: if you need a diary planner, I actually made a diary planner and a life planner. You could get that on my seller shop. So if you click the link attached to this podcast platform, there's a seller shop there. Check for the diary planner. It comes in two colors. It comes in black with peach, and it comes with green, dark green and light green. It's a shade of green. You choose the one that you like, and yes, it has pages for the whole month, with encouraging verses for per month, and it also has sections that could help you plan specific areas of your life. So it's a downloadable, so you have to download it and print. The good thing is that you can print as many copies as you want, depending on the month that you are currently in. If you want to print the whole, if you want to put the whole thing as a bundle for yourself, good. But if you just want to print a specific part for yourself, that is also good. So if you need something to help you plan your year, yes, I do have a diary planner that you can purchase. That being aside, how is your plan, and what are you thinking for your life for this month, and what are you hoping to accomplish? I hope it works out, and if it doesn't really work out the way you want, I do pray that it works out in God's will, because I know God's will be the best for you. And then just to add, my prayers up for those in Ukraine, my prayers up to those that have been devastated by war, that have been devastated by internal wars, the internal insecurity, both in Nigeria and in other countries, and in Africa, in Ukraine, other parts of the world, in Syria, and every other place that have been faced with conflicts. Our prayers are up for you. I experienced a little bit of what it felt like to be in a place that was affected by conflict. In 2019, I experienced a little of that, so I can sort of relate a little bit to what it feels like to be in an environment that was faced by conflict. But I know I can't compare my struggle with other people, because it's actually worse for other people. But I do pray God's protection for you, and if you have a family member that has been affected, I do pray God's protection for you, and God's comfort, and God's deliverance, and just God coming out for you. So my prayers up to those that have been affected in recent times. A lot has happened, but we trust that God has the best in store for us. Just as Psalm 91 says, that he that dwelleth in secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So I'm just trusting that you continue to dwell under the shadow of the Almighty, and including myself, and the Lord continue to keep us together. So yes, my prayers are up, and please, if you do have friends that are in some of these areas, please don't hesitate to reach out to them. If you have friends that have friends, or if you have friends that have family there, please reach out to your friends and ask them about their family. Please just show your care and concern. If you do have anyone around you that is in Ukraine or in any of these places that have been affected, please do reach out and show your love and concern. It will mean a lot. Like, even if you can't do anything physically, just those words of encouragement that you share will go a long way to really encourage and to help them. So with that being said, thank you for being on today's episode. This is more like supposed to be like a random, but it's not a random, but it's actually just a special episode just to introduce our series, to do the new series, the series that God has laid on my heart since the beginning of the year. In fact, actually, this series came since last year, but it was meant for January of this year. But like I said, it's actually starting this March by the grace of God. So I'm really trusting God that nothing disrupts this plan, and hopefully it comes true. And I also do hope that you'd also be part of it, and you let your friends know, and you share to others for them to be part of it. And if you're listening to this podcast afterwards, still yes, thank you for also being here. It's lovely to have you here. So yes, until the start of the series, and until the next time on Rosecast, stay safe and God bless. Bye bye.